I might look disheveled because I just changed my shirt. Hi everyone, Rvdebs here. What'd you say there? Hello, Miss Esley. No, that's 7:23 Central Time. Yeah, actually it's 7:33 right now, my time. Hi, Linda. How are you guys? Let me open up a window. I kind of rushed over and realizing that I needed to start this. And, okay, getting there. It's Friday. Another Friday. Okay, gosh, I do look a little disheveled. Let me brush my hair. Yeah, because I had put stuff over my head, like, well, it still doesn't look that good. Anyway, I'm getting used to my my new hairdo. I like it. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Inez. Hi, Tart. Oh, come on in, everyone. Grab a chair. Hang out with me. Oh, yay. Look at us. 66 is perfect in New Hampshire, Linda. Hi, I am. Welcome. It's 95 here today, and we're supposed to have 100 degrees for the next week every day. Hello, Donna Hickson. So, hi, Maryland. Nice to see you. Holly, thank you. That's very kind of you. Very sweet. Not so bad for 70. I've been thinking a lot about age lately and just what happens to us when we get, like, to a certain age. And, are we going to be graceful at getting old, or are we... I don't know. There's a lot to think about as we age. But I'm trying to do it the best I can, I don't have money to go facelifts, although I would if I could, probably. Maybe. It just hurts to get stuff done, doesn't it? Surgery's not my favorite thing. And I'm a big coward when it comes to doctors. I don't even like to go to the doctor. 76. The Olympics are on. I love the Olympics. Always have. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't, see, because I only have, like, Roku with Hulu. I have Hulu Discovery Plus. I've got Paramount Plus. And I forget what else, but so I don't get live Olympics. But I probably will get, like, where it's been recorded, and I'll find it. Hi, Butterbean Head. Yay, the Olympics. It's cool. I'm glad they're on. It's something for us to, it's a positive thing, people that are at the top of their game, and I love to see people doing things like that. Ooh, Maryland sounds good. She said we went to the warehouse store today. I've got all these delicious things staring at me. What do you have? What are these delicious things? Holly, she said, I'm 65. I would never think you were 70, but that's young today for people like you. I think we have a definite, my generation is definitely a very cool generation of people. Different than, like, when my grandmother was 70. So, and my mom, although my mom was a pretty young looking 70 also. Yeah, so I'm watching Big Brother. That's one of the shows I'm watching. And the farmer guy went home, which is good. Yeah, life has changed for all of us. When you hit, I guess you could say even over 50, but really over 60, it starts to really, each year, you find certain things are not like they used to be. And how do you get around them, right? And you do. I sure was a baby boomer. In 1968, I was 18. Yeah, I was born in 1950. And from age, you know, I was born in Buffalo, New York, but when I was about 5, my mom and dad and my sister and they moved across the country to Los Angeles, and that's where I lived and kind of really, I feel, grew up in in LA, as they call it. And California is like my home, even though I haven't been there in a long time. Hello, Hootie. How are you? Hi, Jerry. Yeah, so, you know, really, I think of myself as a LA woman. Even though I lived in Florida even longer, I never really felt like a Floridian. But I know Florida very well because I traveled all over. And now that I am in Texas, which I would have never thought in a million years that I would ever live in Texas, yet alone in a small itty bitty town in the middle of pretty much nowhere. Who knew, you know? That's where I would retire. So you can never really think that you know what the plan is, because the plan can change easily, and usually does. Getting older, you know, you learn that you roll with the punches and you change, and you get into each change and you flourish. You know, that's what we have to do. That's what we should all want to do, so that we can create a real good retirement, you know, so that we can gracefully slow down and appreciate slowing down and all that. I'm not slowing down, but physically I now have to be careful when I walk because I don't want to fall. Hi, Mama Wanderlust. And yes, we need to make the best of, excuse me, well, my girlfriend, her name's Deb, another Deborah, who I worked with many years ago, wants to come into the live stream and doesn't know how to do it. So, I don't know. Whoa. I can't figure out how to get to your live stream. Sorry. I don't know how to tell her. Linda, you'll never leave New England. Well, probably you won't, you know. My parents moved from Los Angeles to Florida, and then when they passed away, Florida didn't really, then my husband passed away, and my best friend in the world moved to Texas. It was like a unbelievable thing that happened to me. Marilyn, at least you pushed yourself and you did the warehouse store, you know? You don't have to do it often. Let me try. Yeah, let me try. I'll do that. Let me copy it. Let's see if I can get to my friend. Hold on a minute. Give me a second, you guys. Because she messaged me on Messenger, so I think I can try to help her out. Thank you, Marilyn. I hope it works. Oh, that is great. Marilyn, you are the best. Holy cow. Thank you. How do you do that? See, I'm not, you know, I get on here and I have a YouTube channel and I edit my videos, but I really don't know how to do a lot of the fancy stuff. Wow, that was cool. No, you did the right thing. You got her. She can come right in here. So her and I worked together in the 80s. And let's see if she comes in. Yep. At one time, we worked selling magazines in Clearwater, Florida area. A company that was, what do you call it? Sold magazines on the phone. Hi, Linda. And so we were we were the top of the top when it came to sales. At one point, I was like the manager, and she was one of my top producers. I made these. The bottom part I didn't make. I got those at Hobby Lobby, but this part I made. You just copied the address in the window at the top of my page. Oh, that's how easy it is? Just the address will get you right here. Duh. Constantine, welcome. Thank you, Mama Wanderlust. I like the color, you know. The reason I bought the bottom was that I think it was on sale or something, and it looked like opals, which is my birthstone. I'll make some more earrings. I don't want to sit in the garage right now because it's gonna be so hot in there. And flies. I'm still killing flies as if they had like a hole and they keep coming in. But it's every time I open the door and they die. I just put a new strip of fly killer, you know, the plastic strip that really works good if anybody. But I mean, it was clean, and now there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 flies that are dead on there. Yeah, you have to wear earrings all the time, really, to keep your, you know, keep those little holes from closing up. And I'm trying to push myself into getting into painting because there's a lot of paintings on my mind that I'd like to try. It's just, I don't know. I gotta have that for something. I will. When I was in Alabama, the first year I lived in this RV, I painted, I don't know how many paintings. I mean, that's all I did. You have to join. Does she have to join the channel? She said she's watching. Marilyn, she's everybody. Debs out there. Does she have to subscribe? She said she's subscribed to my channel, so why can't she chat? Wow, so flies are just outrageous everywhere, I guess. Marilyn, you got them too. I get them, and they don't live long in here. No way. Hey, Shirley. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everyone's okay. Oh, okay, Deborah. Here's what you have to do. And you don't have to have. How do you just have to what, join YouTube and they give you a channel? You don't have to put anything on the channel, but you have to like start it's like a profile, I guess. No comment to comment. So you have to like join YouTube. It's not hard. And you want to sell your home. She's got a house. I think this is where she needs to be here. They just moved back, her and her partner from Costa Rica, I think it is. So, and so Deb, it might tell you how to do it. Marilyn says. Dominican Republic. I'm sorry. See, I blew it already. The house that she's selling is in the Dominican Republic, where they lived for quite a while. But now they're back in the USA. Yeah, if you can sign up with YouTube so that you have a channel, you don't have to put anything on the channel. Okay. You need to like join YouTube so that you have a channel. You don't have to upload videos or anything on your channel. But if you want to favor a channel, you can favor it. But you don't have to do anything. But that's the only way you can comment, is if you have basically a channel. Hi, Julia. Thank you. Knoxville, Tennessee. Yay. That's a nice area. I've been there. I was there at the World's Fair many years ago. Okay, Deb, when you get here, we'll all welcome you. We have a great community here on my little channel, which I love. You're welcome, Deb. I'm looking forward for you to come into the room and talk to us. Hello, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. So, how was Colorado? Did you have a wonderful time, Mama? I bet you did. She said she's going to join. We drove a lot, saw Turquoise Lake, ooh, pretty, in Colorado. Stayed at Best Western in Red River with the river right out back door. Ate too much. That's the best kind of a vacation, is to be with nature and good food. What more could you want, you know? Anyway, okay. Donetta. Hi, Donetta. I paint as well. Totally understand needing the motivation to do so. I love paintings our far North Alaskan landscape. Oh, I've never done anything with like that snow look. Ice. Mine are usually watery, beachy, islandy. I don't know. I try different things. I do challenge myself when it's painting time. I just find something that I want to paint, and I try to copy it in my own way, but, you know. Hey, Carrie Joe. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I hope that everyone is doing okay. It's the weekend again, which doesn't mean anything to me, really. One day's as good as the next. Wow, Linda. Thank you for the news. I'm going to keep this on a very positive thing. I am. I just hate the news. You know, it's good to see the news. I do. I mean, a little bit every day. Not much. Not much. Exactly, Inez. Every day is Saturday. What am I going to do this weekend? Well, Saturday, tomorrow, we have a birthday party for Aaron. I forget how old he's turning. He is, he's on the Guatemalan side of the family. If that makes any sense. But we have, you know, everyone here that's part of the family. It's a lot of people. Anyway. You have to stay positive, kids. You know, especially we have each other. It's not always easy to stay positive. I know there's stuff that happens all the time, and we have to, you know, my head's not in the sand pile or anything, but I just choose to try to. I choose joy, you know, over all that stuff that's out of my control anyway. Okay, Rosie wants out. Rosie, you'll have to wait. Go lay down for a little while. Okay? Okay. Go on. Go lay down. Go. Go lay down. Go lay down. Silly girl. Believe me, they're out a lot. Marilyn says once you've signed in to your Google account, with your Google account, you can create a YouTube channel on your account. YouTube channel lets you upload videos, leave comments, and create playlists. That's right. Marilyn is my fantastic... She's like a first mate on the boat here. Hi, Lynn from Germany. Welcome. I can say a couple things. I can say a lieb die, So, what are things that you do that bring joy to you? You know, what can you do every day? What do you do? Okay, I sit on my little porch deck here with my dogs, and I always listen to the birds every day and enjoy, you know, like if there's a little breeze, even if it's hot, there's usually a little breeze. Okay, Vanny and Deborah are partners, so that is going to be Deb. She's using Vanny her partner and best friend in the world um, has that. Yeah, she's so Vanny is Deb. Everybody, welcome my dear friend Deb, and she goes by Deborah. And when we worked together, I remember that she made sure no one called her Debbie. I never cared. I'm Deb, Debbie, Deborah, whatever. Okay, so what do you do for joy? Linda says she likes to play my infinity slot games and sing. Donetta, I paint landscapes and teach my kids and grandchildren. Those are beautiful, joyful things. Linda Lindsay said I do a lot of sewing, mostly quilts. Yeah, Deborah and I go back, I think we met in like 1985 or something like that. Miss Vanny, Deborah, what year did we meet? I don't really remember exactly, but it was definitely when we were selling magazines, and we were both really good at it. So we were like, they had like the cream of the crop, that was us. Of course, years have gone by, right? And so much time has gone by, and different ups and downs, and you got to roll with the punches. That's sort of what my live stream's about tonight, is to learn to roll with the punches and make some lemonade out of lemons and try to create joy for free. The free stuff, not stuff that you have to go pay. Of course, everybody can go buy beautiful things, but I'm talking about the free stuff. Holly says, I also feed the birds. I love doing anything and keeping busy. I do work from home part-time. Yeah, I work from home. I make my jewelry. I paint. I create videos. I stay pretty busy. I mean, I'm not killing myself, but yeah, I'm busy. Marilyn says she finds joy like knitting hats for children's Christmas party at the local community center. That is so sweet. And Butterbean Head said, I've been painting by number, watching videos that make me laugh and listen to music. I do that too. Deb, she says, those were the days. Yeah, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. But they do change and they do end. And let me see. Linda Steele, kids need school supplies here in Vegas. Donate at my Smith grocery store. So go into dollar store, feed the wild birds. We feed a lot of birds here. We sure do. And I just saw this thing at Walmart. I should have bought it. I hesitated. I might have to go back soon. They were these big square bricks of bird seed that just hard and heavy. It must have weighed 20 pounds. It's just this hard brick of just seeds. And it says, and we get blue jays and finches and robins and all kinds of birds here that would love those. So I'm going to have to get one, because when I fill my bird feeder, they just go through it. Like in one day it's gone, you know? So if I get this brick, I'm thinking they'll be working on it a long time. Suet, is that what that's called? Carrie Jo says, setting boundaries brings me joy. That's nice. Well, you have to make boundaries, don't we? We have to. You know what? Stop pleasing everybody. Just please yourself. Please the ones you want to please, and you don't have to go any further. Lynn, I have 3 birds at home. I love birds. I've had birds too. I've had cockatiels, I've had parakeets, and I've also had a blue-crowned conure. So I wanted to say, you're going to see the name Vanny, but that's Deborah. She's got a home she's selling, just in case anybody out there knows anybody that would be interested in a Dominican Republic home. And, you know, she can tell you about it if you're interested. Yes, I watch the birds, and I would put it right outside here. Butterbeanhead says, yes, draw a line in the sand. Here, no farther. Hello, Roderick. What is your link, Roderick? Is it your channel? I mean, before you put a link in, tell me what kind of link are you putting in? I don't know you. You do have to please yourself. I mean, and I'm not saying it in a selfish way, but unless you're pleasing yourself instead of everybody around you, how happy can you be, right? Hey, Deb OJ. Lynn has canaries. I've never had a canary, but I would. Hi, Kathy's almost 60. I go to nature parks and I just walk. It's relaxing for me and I get exercise. And also, my most special joy is spending time with my grandchildren and Sundays at church. See all those beautiful things that we can come up with for our own personal life? I mean, walking the dogs, cuddling with them, having that first cup of coffee as a ritual, relaxing outside and feeling the breeze and hearing the birds, or playing with a little kid that's your grandkid, and it's so special, you know, so special to watch children grow. So yeah, yeah. Deb, if you can put, you know, anything you want to put about the house in the chat, you're welcome to do so. Constantine said, I used to be a people pleaser, but no more. Made me very unfulfilled. Yeah, really though, you know, if you're not fulfilled with yourself, how can you, you know, and who wants to please everybody? Jeez, I guess you get to a certain age, because I'm there. Like, I don't know. I don't do anything I don't want to do. I really don't. Unless, of course, for an emergency, I'm there. If the kids needed me, I'm there no matter what. But, you know, basically in my life, there really isn't too much responsibilities to anyone. And it's okay, you know. So I have a responsibility to me and to you, you know, so that I can feel good enough to get on here and be live and not talk about downers, because there's too many. Well, I mean, we could all talk about our aches and pains. We could talk about our family problems, and we could talk about the world's crashing, and we could talk about the banks and gas, but we all know all of that stuff already, you know, and it's the end of the day, and why, you know, why put your body and your mind through it? So, yes, I enjoy Zooming with you guys too. Yes, and it takes a long time. Kathy said it took her a long time to learn self-care. Self-care, a lot of times people don't use their self-care. Like, honestly, my best friend Kathy, I think she could do more self-care. She's constantly doing for other people. All the time. I mean, all the time. And I want her to take care of herself. But, you know, we have to, like, you can't live someone's life. You can talk about it, and hopefully they, you know, do take care of themselves. Hi, Bill. Phillies 3-1. Is that right? Hopefully. How you doing, Bill? Nice to see you. Welcome. Hello, Kimberly. This week was super stressful for me. It really sucked. In Lincoln now at the lake, and we'll play with my grandkids. They are my sanity. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you get worn out, and you need to find that the chill out, you know, with the kids. That's going to give you lots of smiles and giggles, so that's good. Hey, Bill, how you doing? How's Pennsylvania tonight? It was a hot day. We're getting very hot here. 95 today, but from starting tomorrow, 100 every day. Yes, she is she's the best person I know. I adore her. She is my sister, my soul sister. And we're so different, but we're so alike. We really get along well. It's just a wonderful connection that we've always had. Marilyn said, I found out about an hour ago that my new great-granddaughter may be coming sooner than expected. Wow. More news in the next couple days. That's exciting. That's really exciting. How are you doing, Kathy? Haven't talked to you in a while. Are you going to be coming to our Zoom gathering, I hope? Otherwise, I don't see you. That sucks. Yes, Deb had medical reasons. They had to leave their home and get back to where they could get well, to get fixed. Probably not. Oh, that makes me sad, Kathy. Are you watching Big Brother? Remember when we watched Big Brother last year together? S. Lee, it's Sharon. Open, overwhelmed, going to many doctors and dentists, and none of them know why I'm still in pain from hitting my face on concrete 6 months ago. They have no idea, but I'm still hanging in there. Wow. That sounds like nerve damage. Okay, let me talk about that for a second. Where did I meet Kathy? That was the first thing. Deb, you want to know that? I didn't know that you didn't know. Okay. Well, in 1980, I was living in Key West, and I broke up with a guy, and I wound up going to stay at my parents in North Miami. And when I got there, the neighbors decided to go to an Overeaters Anonymous meeting. Not decided, they were going and invited me. And so my mother and I both went. And basically, I met her through an Overeaters Anonymous meeting. I had stood up and said, if anybody, I'm new here, wants to be friends, my name's in the book. You always pass your first name and your phone number. And that's how I met her. And she invited me to dinner. And I brought my guitar and my dog. And we hit it off and became best friends. Hi, Maya. Kathy. Totally Kathy said, I find joy doing things for others, but sometimes I use myself in it. Okay. Don't trust. Okay, Linda Steele. New Waggle Pet Monitor. Don't trust it telling people to leave your dogs in the car. Oh, no, I don't leave my dogs in the car. Well, yeah. You should, if you're going to be taking your dogs with you, and it's 95 degrees or whatever the heck it is, 90 degrees or 80, even 80 degrees, you don't leave your dogs in the car. You know, that's the thing. When people get dogs, they need to realize that is just like a kid. You have a responsibility. And a lot of people get a dog and think, oh, this is too much. We'll rehome it. You know, we'll take it down to the shelter. They'll find someone. It makes me mad. So, yeah, you don't let... that's one of my really pet peeves. You know, we are so different though, Deb, but yeah, we are two peas in a pod. And she lives with her husband here on the property where I'm at. And I live in my RV. I showed you a picture. And we just, we're just close. Yes, Marilyn. I put that little video. It's just a little slideshow. I wanted to put it when somebody brand new to my channel like hits my channel. That's what they see, and so that's what that is. That is Kathy and her mom. Yeah, I couldn't put too many. I mean, I didn't know what to put in. But luckily, through the years, we just held on to each other. We worked together for so long, and we lived together for like 20 years. As a matter of fact, Deborah, you came with Vanny to my 50th birthday. Remember that? And we gave me a little 50th, all girls. We had only women. My cousin Maxine and Fern, and Kathy and Deb and Vanny and me. You like the intro, Marilyn? I'm glad. I didn't know. I wanted to try something new. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm going back and forth all kinds of subjects tonight. I'm trying to make my channel better. I don't really have the, like when you see everybody put in the different little blocks with, see this next and see that next and subscribe. I don't know how to do all that. Oh, good. Thank you, Butterbean Head. She said I did good. Just the right amount of info. Just wanted to show people a little introduction if they want to subscribe at that point. Yes, we've always had each other's backs. So, Kat and I, now it's funny because we both were single all the way through our 40s. We worked Renaissance festivals, traveled, and really were close. And, a few dates here and there were very little men. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get rid of somebody. If you don't like my live stream, go away. See ya. Yeah. Hi, Menno Fairy. But anyway, when I turned 50, I had this birthday party, and I met my husband the same year. Like, my birthday was Halloween, and then January 6th, I went to the mall with Kathy. We were walking, trying to lose weight, as usual, and I met my husband. So everything kind of just rolls into place. You just don't know when changes are going to take place, and usually changes are good. It's okay. Things are okay when they change. So, yeah. Here we are. Who would have thought though that I'd be in Texas, and probably for the rest of my life. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking because that's kind of the plan right now. At least it's a loose plan. So. Yeah, I said how I met Kathy. I met her at an Overeaters Anonymous meeting in 1980. And that was a wonderful thing that I met her through that. And I also met a man at OA. I was with him for about a year and a half. Wrong guy, though. But Kat and I just instantly, we were close. Then we decided to get in business together. And that was a whole thing. That started in 1991. That's when we made our company called Fancies. Yep. We did the Renaissance Fair for 9.5 years. And at the Renaissance Fair, we were called Fancies for Milady. And then after we decided that we were done dressing up and doing medieval Renaissance fairs, which is a long time in one place, like 8 weeks at a time. Then we decided to wear shorts and t-shirts and do regular arts and craft shows. And that we did that for the rest of the time from I don't even know. Like 97, 98. I don't even remember. No, I think 2000. It's a long time ago. My knee's better. You know, I fell on my knee twice last week. And I scabby. It's all scabby on my knee and itchy. I've been trying to think about all the good things there are. I mean, you wake up in the morning and you're like older and you have a different outlook than you did when you were, you know, working age and you had to get to work and you had to hustle and bustle to make your living. And, you know, now I get up and my routine is kind of quiet. You know, take the dogs out first thing, put the coffee on, sip on coffee, give the dogs their chicken jerky breakfast. Yeah. Let's see, am I missing stuff? Whoa. Did you ever do the Sawdust Festival, Laguna Beach? No. No, I never did a lot of fairs out in California. You know, any art fair, Menno Ferry says that Ren fairs are hard with bad weather. Any fair, art fairs are bad. If you have bad weather, it ruins it. Yeah, Marilyn, we used to. Now I'm getting my laptop's frozen, so I wasn't seeing anybody's comments. 8 weeks, like, yeah, 6 to 8 weeks are usual amounts of time for Ren fairs. Oh yes, Inez. Yes, we had okay, well, you know, usually at Renaissance fairs, you have a permanent booth. You either build one or you have a space that's always yours. We started off in Florida at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, which was our local Largo fair. Loved it. We got into that one, then we got into the one that was in Sarasota. At Ringling Brothers has a week, 2 weekends. Then we got into the Nashville area and did a 1 month fair. Then we went and did Ohio, and one place 8 weeks, another place 8 weeks. We camped out in a pop-up for that many weeks. So yes, the medieval fairs are interesting. The medieval fair in Orlando. I have been to the medieval times in Orlando. Yes. Meadow Fairy. Oh yes, honey. She said this is only my third day alone. My sissy had to go back to California, and things are so strange. The cats are lost without ale, and so am I. Just how life is now. Yes, I know. Losing your spouse is like really almost like losing an arm. You're so used to each other. Just take it slow. Joint, please call up a hospice in your area and see if they've got a spouse loss group that you can possibly get into. I've never been to Minnesota. Minnesota has a huge Renaissance fair. I knew a lot of people that did it. Yeah. We did the Ohio Renaissance near Cincinnati. There's one near Geneva, near Geneva on the beach, on the bay, or forget the name of it. We also did trying to think, Atlanta's medieval fair, a Renaissance fair. That was 8 weeks. Inez said I'm going to the Mardi Gras dinner dance sponsored by the Elks, mostly seniors, and I'm dressing up tomorrow. Hey, I hope you have a fantastic time, Inez. That's great. You got to push yourself to do things. I wish we had stuff like that here. This little town is, it's dead when it comes to like social life. There's nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Metafair. You just told me that you tried a couple of the hospices, and because your husband was killed in an auto accident, they said you don't qualify? That can't be true. Because one of my dear friends in Florida that I met at my spouse loss group, her husband drove a truck and had an accident and died, and she was there at my hospice. So someone gave you the wrong information. They don't turn people away. I cannot believe that. Please try it again. You don't have to be sick on hospice to have the aftercare for people that have lost someone. Oh man, I can't even, I don't know. Where are you located? What area? Wow. I'm very sorry, Mental Fairy, that you are having these, this time. And it's gonna, every day, it's gonna go by. Right now, it's harder than ever, and it is hard. But one day at a time. Yeah, I'm furious. I'm furious, just like your sister. That's ridiculous that you can't. I just never heard of it. Like I said, my girlfriend's husband passed away in an accident, not in a hospice hospital, and she was right there, and we got to meet each other. That's part of what I think is good, is that you go to a spouse loss group that's put on. There usually is like a psychologist leader, and by the time you've done your 6 weeks or whatever, you've got friends for life, and that's part of it, is just not being alone. You went to the one in Atlanta, then I was there too. Hi, sissy. All is well with me. Yeah, there's medieval and Renaissance fairs all over the world, country for sure. Yeah, keep your head up. It's right. Linda's ready to fight for you. She said, tell her which hospice. I just can't believe they would turn anyone away. I really can't. And if I didn't have my friend that lost her husband in a accident, then I would say, oh, well, maybe so. But it's not. It's not. It's for anyone that needs, anyone grieving. Ugh, it makes me mad. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I can't even tell you how I feel, because that's how sorry I am that you have to go through it. Hi, Dirk. All of us at one point grieves. We lose people in our lives, our husbands and wives and family members. And, you go through it. There's nothing, you're not going to get over it. You don't get over it. You go through it. You get through it. Sometimes it's just an hour at a time. That's right, Linda. Constantine, see, he's telling you, keep checking around. My partner died suddenly and I attended a hospice grief group. They're really helpful, because really, who can really appreciate and understand where you're at than someone else that's going through something similar? And we just kind of cling on to each other, and it was like something that only once a week, but I looked forward to that one thing a week. The rest of the time I might have been in my own little crazy world of freaking out, but on that one time a week I'd get out and be sociable. And to this very day, all the people in my spouse loss group, I'm not there anymore, they still meet up. They still have dinners and gatherings together. So I'm just thinking, Inez, yes, my birthday is Halloween. Ooh. So is Lily. My dog and I share the same birthday. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Birthdays. Oh, it's getting to be the big numbers. I'd like to go backwards. I mean, we can't do that, but... And I've told everybody how old I am, so there's no hiding on my age, you know. I guess the best thing about it is I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. Because when I was a kid and looked at a 70-year-old, they didn't look like me. I like the name Butterbean. Butterbean Head. It's a sweet name. Hi, Alice. Welcome. Marilyn said her newest great-grandson is due on Halloween, but the doctor doesn't think he'll wait that long. Wow, we'll see. Constantine, see, he said it really helped me. I was isolated, pushing people away. Well, nobody, you know, when you've lost your mate, let's just put it, or anyone, you've had a big loss, your husband, your wife, your kid, your mom, your dad. People don't know what to say, you know, they really don't. But when you go to a group that's led by someone very knowledgeable, everybody just, it's just something that happens. It's really a good thing for your head, and that's important. Linda Olson, my husband 12 years ago. What happened? Where am I reading it? Did you? Okay. I don't know what happened. Inez, your birthday's Halloween also. Wow. Wow. Menno Ferry said I do genealogy, and you were right. Yeah, I'm right. 70 years old from the early 1900s look a lot older. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I thought 30 was old. I remember watching the movie 2001 Space Odyssey, and I was just a kid. Hey, Holly. I was trying to read it. Hi, straight tripping RVN. Oh man, Menno Ferry. That is an issue. My goodness. I know people looked older. Honestly, I remember seeing 2001 Space Odyssey, and I was, I guess I was 20. What year did Space Out 2001? I was young, maybe less than 20. And I remember thinking 2001 I'll be 50 years old. Oh my God, I'm going to be so old, you know. It's like 50 years. I was in my prime at 50. I met my husband when I was 50. We had a blast sexually and adventuresome and fun. I mean, 50s were good. Oh yeah. My grandmother looked old before her time too. She did. I mean, when she was 50, she looked like an old lady. I don't know how that happened. 1970, right? Because in 20 years I'd be 50, right? Yep. Like Butterbean had said, my maternal grandmother died at 62, and I thought that was old. Now I'm 62. 1968. Yeah, that's a long time ago. I was 18, and I thought, oh my God, 2001, I'll be, 50 years old. Whoa, ancient. But honestly, I don't know if y'all agree, but 50 was really a great decade for me. 20s and 30s were super duper great, fun. 40s did the Renaissance fair and worked and kind of hassled with life and tried to lost my dad and mom in my 40s. So 40s were tough. 50s things just seemed to get better because I met my husband, and that just changed my life completely. So you never know what's coming. That's the beauty of life. Hey, you guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, give me a thumbs up tonight, please. It really is something that helps. Marilyn said my other grandma only lived to 59, but she died in a car accident along with my uncle and cousin. Oh, wow. It was a pretty traumatic year for my family. I bet. Holy cow. That's awful. Accidents. Yeah, it's funny how things, are. Because some people say, oh, the 40s were the best sexually and all this. No, 50s were my best. Vanny, yeah, Debs says, found my partner at 53. Yeah, I found my husband, Mark, turned 50, and I met him January 6th, so I had only 3 months into my being 50. And he was same age. We were both 50. That's right, Constantine. Please, thank you for putting that out there. Menno Fairy Constantine's telling you something to do. Age is just a number. It's how you feel. That's the truth. And these days, like I say, what looked old in the when you were a kid is not the same as the way it is now. Alice says my husband taught me how to cook. Thanks, Inez, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I know sometimes you forget. People forget to do that, but I always remind everybody, because why not? I want to see big numbers on the thumbs up, because I always get at least 10 thumbs down every video, just about. My 30s, my 20s, I lived on the beach in Clearwater, Florida. So it was a fun time, and I played guitar and sang for my living mostly, and then my 30s, I was living in Key West. I really had a very adventuresome, free lifestyle for a long, long time. I still do, actually. Yeah, I've always been a free spirit. And my husband appreciated that in me. He always encouraged my creativity when it came to our, making jewelry and painting and whatever I was doing. Thanks, Holly. I appreciate it, you guys. I do. So, what else are we doing? Any big plans this weekend? I don't really have any, but I have a birthday party on Saturday. And that's about it. Sunday, I think Kathy, Mark, and I are going to go to the pool, to Nathan and Nadia's pool. And that's the plan, hopefully. Menno Fairy, part of YouTube it's part of YouTube having people that are so, I don't know if they're just hurt. Hurt people. It's the truth. So they kind of go wherever they are and bring their clout and give people thumbs down. I've never done anything to anybody to make them, hate me that much. But you know what? I don't let it bother me. Having a friend over is nice, Kathy. I love to have friends over. I don't have anybody to come over here. Isn't it weird, though, that there's always thumbs down? Like right now it says 15 thumbs down. Dirk says next week he's going to go to a schoolie meetup in Upper Michigan, so looking forward to that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Oh, that's nice, Kathy. Well, I lived in Clearwater Beach. Clearwater Beach from like 1970, I'd say 73, 74, all the way to like 78. And then I moved to the other coast into Key West. People are definitely trying to help you, Minnow Fairy. I hope that you can find a way, because I know there must be some services somewhere around you that can help you. Yeah, it's the nature of YouTube. I've learned, through the last 6 years. So, yes, people hurt my feelings sometimes, but basically, I don't give them the time of day. I really don't. I just block them. Yeah. If I tell people I'm staying in Texas, then maybe I'll get more visitors. I don't know. I've had people come, and camp out behind me because I have RV camping right there. Minifairy, we care about you, and I've been thinking about you. I'm sure other people too. And you've got people here, so just trying to help. Inez, I love California. I wish it was a little closer myself. It's a little too far these days to go to California for me. And believe me, I'd love to, but gosh, the gas prices and the places to stay, and I just can't afford it. That's the thing about this little Texas town. There's not a lot of activities, but it is comfortable and it's cheap. It's easy to live here. Overhead life is just less money here, and that means I don't have to worry about money. Thanks, Millie Armstrong. I really do appreciate that. Linda, things change. So I didn't really know. I don't really still know everything that's going to happen, but I have come to terms that I live here, and this is fine. It's fine. I have to just go away every now and then. Excuse me. Oh, I bought an air purifier. It's going to be here next Wednesday. Maddie Maddox was in last week on Tuesday, and I decided he must be right. And I just hope to God, if the air purifier I bought works to take all of the mold and the dander of the dogs and the dust that we get and help me. Because my sinuses have been horrible. I don't want to think I'll never see California again, Maryland, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is what I have right now, and I'm grateful for it, and it's peaceful, and I love it. Good night, Butterbean Head. I'll see you soon. I'm so glad you're all here tonight with me. I just hope that when you leave the chat, that you go away feeling good, that you feel less anxiety, and just kind of going out there to create joy and harmony, and then come back and let me know on Tuesday. what you did for yourself. You know, go out there and, I don't know, it doesn't happen to be anything in particular. It could be anything from just going to the store and buying some bakery and sitting down and having coffee outside and just taking that little extra time for yourself. Because y'all deserve it. You think Straight Trippin' said people are just jealous of you. That's why they can't give you a thumbs up. That's sad. It really is. Well, I hope, Dirk, I hope that my new air purifier, it's about $100 with the tax and stuff. But I really needed to do something because it's gotten bad. This is Tapestry Tart, a room full of friends. Yep. A nice, safe place. Yeah, I do it. Some people don't like live streams at all, but I like doing them. Hey, RV and keeping it rolling. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling good. I got a new do. That always helps. And who knew my hair was so curly and wavy? Hey, rub one out, Rosie. No, I haven't seen anybody with masks on here. We're not masking. I'm done wearing a mask. The only place I'll wear a mask, of course, if I'm asked to, in a medical thing or something like that. What kind of air purifier did I get? Let me look. I forget. Hold on a minute. Give me a second, I'll tell you. Because I don't remember the make of it. I just read a bunch of different air purifiers, and this one worked. It seemed to work, so okay, so I'm on it. My orders. Okay. It's Levoit, Levoit Smart Wi-Fi Air Purifier for the home. It's also an Alexa enabled, which I don't care. And it has the HEPA filter, allergies, pets, smoke, dust, pollen. It's quiet. And the display, you can turn off the light on it for sleep. And that's what I got. Yeah, I also got something coming on Monday. I can't wait. And it's called Fun 5 Pieces Glass Cleaner to Clean and Clip Superfine Fiber Eyeglass Cleaner. And it's this little thing that looks like this, plastic with a little circle on each side, and you can clean your eyeglasses, because my eyeglasses always feel dirty. And I also made an appointment to go see my eye doctor, and the first appointment I have is not until September. Is that crazy? Okay, let's see here. Yes, every day we have is a blessing, Inez. Debs, Vanny Deb. Thanks for letting me join and share my situation, Deb. I will join as myself later. Love you, Deb. And you've been a supportive friend all these years. Same here, Deb. I love you too. And I'm so glad you're back in the USA, where you belong. And I hope that you find a nice place in the area that you're looking in St. Pete. It's not easy. It's a challenge. So I hope that you do get to sell your house real fast. Just keep going. You keep going. Don't even think about anything negative. Yeah, the medical facilities, you still have to wear a mask. But not around here. At least not anyone I've seen. Yeah, there's Paneras in Texas. Not around me, but... the workers have to wear masks in Vegas. Well, the workers, when you're working with food and stuff, I can see, requiring masks. Ugh, my nose. Kathy said I ordered a few Norwax cleaning cloths this week. They say they work amazing. Oh, I hope they do. Let us know. Oh, you guys are all so kind. Yes, my glasses seem... It's the weirdest thing. I just, I wipe them clean with a, lens cleaner. And it still feels like there's a very thin, haze on them. And I don't know if it's the glasses, because I put them on and I can feel like... It's not my eyes. I think it's the glasses. You're welcome, Deb. Keep in touch. I don't know what Norwax is. So I am going to the eye doctor in September. Until then, I'm trying these new lens cleaners. I'm going to show them to you when I get them. I saw them on another channel, and I thought, those look good. And Amazon sells them. Air purifiers is a must in an RV. I moved in a house. You moved in a house. This place is old, okay? It's a very dusty area, and there's a lot of, grains. There's, planting and cotton. Plus, I have 2 dogs. So between all of that and the air conditioner with the vents, coming out of the ceiling, it's central, it's got to be full of dust. So I'm hoping that my new air purifier works really, really good. And if it does, I might get another 2. I'll have 2 of them. Hey, John. Thank you. I'm good. Well, Kathy, it's nice to come in and see something shiny and beautiful. Yes. My place, there's nothing shiny about it. Marilyn said when I got my new glasses, the lady told me to never use the cleaning cloth on dry lens. I use a mister and spray. Well, I use all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you, I try recently. Let me show you what I use. Ugh. I use these. I don't like those that much. And then I use these. I like these better, but nothing seems to get these glasses that clear. So I don't know if my glasses are just crappy and they're not, the glass is not made well, because it really does have kind of a haze no matter when I do it. So you guys, Lynn said 50s was a nightmare because I had just lost my husband. You see, it all depends on everybody's life's so different. Took care of my dad, he got cancer. It depends on the person. Yeah, I was lucky for the 50s. My husband died when he was 64. Me too. By the way, see, I might have missed a few things on there. Forgive me if I did. I try not to sit real close, but I can't see. And then I'm so close. When I went to visit Amanda, she had this big screen TV, and oh my God, I was like way bigger than I wanted to be. Lynn says, don't know if this helps, but there are many different organizations that operate hospice care. The one my mom had very little care aftercare. Oh, that's a shame. It really helped me. Dirk Tenhoff. The past 42 years were the best for me so far. That's when I got married. Kathy also is a free spirit, but sometimes too organized. Well, I don't think you can be too organized, really. That's a good trait. It really is. Yep. My life really was wonderful when I had my husband, I have to say. That was a happy, loving marriage until he got sick. Carrie Jo said, I know in my experience, if you have the glare coating on glasses, they get dirty faster and harder to get clean. I use a ton of cleaner. I use the lens cleaner, I mean, and only cotton cloths to clean. You wash your dishes. You wash your glasses with Dawn soap. Dawn soap's that's all I use. Hey, Timothy. How are you tonight? Well, I had chicken thighs in my air fryer tonight for dinner and a sliced up tomato. That was dinner. Yeah, these feel like there's a coating, because when I take my glasses off, my eyes are red right now, I see much clearer as far as it's like as if when I put them on, the lens has a little, and I just cleaned them, and it seems like the lens is foggy a little bit. Just enough that I have to strain myself to see. They're horrible. I'm sure in September I'll have new glasses. So, I use a lot of Kleenex. I'm going to wash my glasses with some Dawn in hot water. And boy, my hot water is hot, kids. Ooh, Dirk, that sounds very nice. Your wife works weekends, so you cook the ribeye, thinly sliced potatoes and onions. That is a big yum. And that's a turn on. I think it's great that you cook. Oh. My husband didn't cook, but he could make sandwiches or eggs. But one time I think I might have had the flu, or maybe when my gallbladder was taken out, and he made breakfast for me, and he made toast, and he cut out the toast in a heart shape and put a little dab of red hot sauce in the middle of the heart. It was the sweetest little breakfast I'd ever had anyone cook for me. I'm hoping that the air purifier helps my eyes, because they're just leaking. And I have to wait till September for the ophthalmologist appointment. So I'm to do anything I can, and I did it. I bought it. He was sweet to me. Ugh. He wasn't that bad, but he didn't cook. He could open up a can of soup and make a sandwich, or he could fry an egg, or put bologna and cheese with white bread. He ate terrible, and he wasn't fat either. He was slim. He was slim. Dirk said every Sunday I do beef roast with 3 or 4 chicken thighs, prepare Saturday nights, and in the oven first thing in the morning. For 3 kids and wife and me. Yeah, you're good. You're a good guy. That's a picture of my husband, the very first date we ever went on. Yep. He was very cute. Yep, that was our very first date. That's the day we met, actually. That's the night we met. That was my house. Hi, Marilyn. You didn't get a notified. That's terrible. Boo. Boo. On YouTube. Here's my husband. These are good pictures of my husband. He was looking at me, getting ready for work, I think. Cute, huh? 6'2". I like to show you the pictures once in a while. I'm showing off, but that was one of our first times together also. You know, Marilyn, someone just told me recently in a message to me that YouTube had unsubscribed the person that was telling me. She said that I've been watching you for years. I don't get any more, you know. So if you don't think you're getting notified, check to see if you're still subscribed to the channel. You guys like to look at pictures? This is how we were all the time. Kissing. That was our living room. I think Kathy took it. Constantly kissing. Tazzy girl, I don't even know who you are, dear. So, you know. Smoochy, smoochy. Right back at ya. Here's a picture of Mark with Rosie when she was a puppy and my little Bowie who lived to 16. That was our kids. That's before Lily. We were married. That's later on. Thank you. They are. I miss it. I certainly do. And every now and then I gotta look. They're not the best pictures. I have better ones, but they're all packed away. Thank you, Inez. I thought so. It was love at first sight. Here's a picture of me on my birthday with him. 2005. Yep. And here's one of him. He used to work at All Children's Hospital. And this was his outfit he wore. And Rosie was Daddy's girl. Can you tell? She wasn't really my baby. Now she is, but oh yeah, that was like love. Look how she's leaning on him. Rosie's a very sweet and very smart girl. She is cute, isn't she, for 14? Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Hey, Joy. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Here's a picture of me and Kathy years ago. Many years ago. My hair looks kind of curly there, doesn't it? Yep. I was thinner. See if there's anything in here that I haven't shown. Here's a good picture of Kathy sitting in our backyard in Florida. She looked really good. We had lost weight. We were looking good. And then that was me, same day. Basically we just switched. Look at my hair. Really bright red. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I took pictures because that's before the internet really and cell phones that work like that. Well, there's a picture of my dad. Joe, that's Joe. And that's my sister, Noreen. Yeah, Lucy Ball, redhead at that time. I liked it more golden, strawberry blonde. I know, that was some bright red hair. Yeah. Red. And there's a picture I thought I looked pretty with my little dog, Bowie. I was madly in love, so that's a picture of me in love with Mark. Yeah. You guys are my buds. When I lived in Key West, I have a picture. I don't have a lot here. I just have this little book. I put a little bit of everything when I was moving out of my mobile home. I put everything in I have a big trunk full of pictures, but here's me and my dad in Key West. They came to join me. We went out on a boat that day. I'm actually wearing a bathing suit. Look at my hair. My hair's kind of like that now, isn't it? Kind of a wedge. Yeah, I painted my nails. They're getting a little longer. You're ugly. Hey, thank you. I'm just sharing. I went on a cruise with my husband, and this was one of the pictures I got taken. I don't know what my position of my hand was like that, but my hair was up. It was long. Ah, yes. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. But they do end. Okay. So much for memories, kids. We got memories in our lives. You think so, Tart? I was a good redhead for a while. I mean, I was dark red, light red, strawberry blonde, and very blonde. And then I went natural. Thank you, you guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. I'm happy that I got to share with you. And I will talk to you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll put out a video sometime in the next day or so. But whatever you do, do something for yourself. Enjoy what you've got, because it's a gift. And thanks, Holly. Thank you, Inez. Well, I'm an older version of myself, big time. I'm glad you were here too, Dirk. I'm glad everybody came in tonight. And we'll see you all Tuesday about 7:30 Central. Be kind and be sweet to yourself. Peace out.